Hello
Hello everyone, it's Bella.
and Laura.
We're here today to talk all about one of our favorite things ever at ML, Metabolic Mastery Club.
We love the Metabolic Mastery Club, and most people don't even know we
No,
have a Metabolic Mastery Club.
no, I think both Laura and I post about it a lot on our personal accounts and on the ML, and we always get questions saying, what even is that? What are you talking about? So Laura, why don't you go ahead and tell everyone a little bit about what Metabolic Mastery Club even is?
All right, I'd love to. First of all, anyone, if you're listening to this or watching this, you too could be a Metabolic Mastery Club member because we'll give you $1 trial for 30 days to give it a shot. So just so you know, wink, wink. But I love Metabolic Mastery Club because it's like our VIP program. It's a community. So you have that aspect, but really we give you recipes, workouts. You have special on-the-go doctor's videos with Dr. Johnny Bowden. Sometimes you have videos with Jade Tita. We have special expert interviews with some of the top names in the industry. Like I know we have one with Jason Fung that's currently being worked on with Dr. Johnny and Jason Fung on fasting, which a lot of people are always curious about. We have Dr. Amen in recent ones. We have David Perlmutter. All sorts of just really cool, awesome names. And we do live webinars and Q&As. We do special bonus videos and recipes. And what am I missing? All sorts of things, meal planners, workout planners. Basically, it's your fitness trainer. It is your nutritionist, Bella, your gym membership, your like Weight Watchers community, everything you could think of all in one little happy bundle. And you get to see my cheery face and Bella's in the Facebook group. And we have a weekly newsletter. I feel like I'm missing things and I'm just kind of rambling. What else do we do?
I think that was a perfect summary. It truly is. It feels like we ramble when we talk about it because there is truly so much that's in Metabolic Mastery Club. It's not one thing. I love how you put it. It's like everything all in one. It's your fitness trainer, it's your nutritionist, it's your recipe planner. I mean, truly you get absolutely everything that you need to really succeed. And I think one of my absolute favorite parts about Metabolic Mastery Club, just from a nutrition perspective, is that it really gets you as close as you can to, going and actually visiting a nutritionist one-on-one without having to do that. Our MMC members honestly can post absolutely anything really that they want to ask, either myself or Laura or anyone in the group, and they get an answer. So if you're maybe struggling to tweak some of the plans specifically to you and want a little bit more assistance, the Metabolic Mastery Club is really the perfect place, I think. Would you agree, Laura, to ask those questions and get support from not only experts, but also your peers and what's worked for them? So
like a good example is like if you're on our metabolic renewal program and you're in that Facebook group and you're confused on what to eat, or you're having some struggles, or like, hey, maybe your family is like not on board with you doing this new way of life and you're feeling alone. And then you try posting and you're like, well, this is great, but like, this is a huge 55,000 person group. I want something more intimate. And some of my questions are a little more personal. I don't want to share them with that many people. Boom, Metabolic Mastery Club is for you. You can ask Bella in the group and she's happy to support you. We even do live Q&As with people like Dr. Johnny, where you can actually ask him about your personal questions. And even like, say you want it to be something quieter and you don't want to ask it at all, you can say, hey, would you mind if Dr. Johnny did a video on this topic? And then I'll send it to him and he will do an on-the-go video just for you, and you won't have your name in it. No one would know you're the person who said, what can I do to get my children to stop having sugar all the time and creating World War III? No one will know that was you, but you'll get your answer.
It's true. And just similar with recipes, just like how you can ask for a topic and it's covered, you can say, okay, maybe you're, following Metabolic Factor, but you love mac and cheese and you're really struggling without it. All you have to do is post in the group and say, Bella, I really need a mac and cheese. I'm sure also there are like 10 other people or more who also want to.
Me, I'll sign up for this.
And then I'll make it because truly I work off recipe requests. And there's a brand new recipe posted every single week exclusively for MMC people. Mm-hmm. So.
And she really does do what you ask her to. It's actually really awesome. Like say you don't like, I don't know. You don't like, what is the thing people don't like? Broccoli. right? Let's say you don't like broccoli. I don't know. I like broccoli a lot. But say you don't and you wanted to know a variation that didn't use broccoli or cauliflower. Say you don't like cauliflower, but you wanted non-dairy macaroni and cheese that was compliant for metabolic factors. So that means it's low carb and dairy-free, soy-free, all sorts of things. And you don't want any cruciferous vegetables in it. Bella would go, well, this is different, but I can figure that out.
Yeah.
And she would make it delicious just for you. And also like, it's good for, our vegan and vegetarian friends who find that like if they purchase a program, they want extra support than what we just offer. Not only do we have a whole bunch of special vegetarian and vegan recipes in Metabolic Mastery Club, but you can also there post any question and say, how can I make this vegan? And Bella will tell you how.
It is true. It really is just an amazing community. I think we should touch on like the community aspect and the support. I think one thing we did that was really cool last year was around the holidays, I think. And Laura and I did we all just basically hung out together.
It was so fun.
So fun. But that's what MMC truly is. It's like, you know, it's a much smaller group than the other ML groups, but it's still a good size of people, but it's so personal and so intimate. And people really do know each other in there, don't they? We know about each other's lives in there.
Yes. And it's very supportive. And we actually will be doing another live meet and greet, this time with actually Dr. Johnny later in March, which is kind of cool. And we'll get to see everyone. And I feel like unlike our other programs and groups, it really is everyone knows each other even more and everyone feels comfortable and supportive. There is never like, I mean, knock on wood, I don't have to go in and like tell people don't be mean because people aren't being mean. Everyone really is trying to support and help lift everyone up. And I don't know, it's just fun and we're all friends, even though we don't know each other.
No, it's amazing. And every single day, because one thing I always think when I'm like joining something like this is, you know, how often do people post in there? Like, is it a pretty active group or is it not? And I will say, and Laura can back me up, it is very active. We get new posts every single day. Both Laura and I post pretty much every day and share either little fun tips or hilarious memes or just like general updates. But people do post every day. So it's definitely an active group that you can really get involved in. It's not like you're going to be sitting around like, is anyone going to post? I mean, there are posts all the time. So I think that's important to note as well.
I completely agree. And that's also good just for people who want accountability and they need someone to support them. Like you could post every day saying like, I went for my walk today. And that would be, people would love that. And it reminds us to take our walks. And the workouts are also a really special tool that we have because they not only would go with your workout program. So say you finish Metabolic Renewal or Metabolic Prime and you're looking for something else, but also if you want to add more workouts into the first half of your cycle, if you are doing Metabolic Renewal and you're following that kind of structure, it's great for you. Or say you have an injury or you're recovering or you're brand new to working out and these kind of workouts and you really want some more beginner workouts or maybe shorter ones, we have those. Or say like you're traveling and you want just an 8-minute car ride break because you're driving now to go visit family or whatever. You can get out of your car and take this little 8-minute on the go travel workout that you don't need any equipment for that you could do anywhere. And that's kind of one of the added bonuses too. And for those too, we take requests. So if there's a workout you want to see or an area you're having a trouble just getting rid of, let's say, you know, like that, we have a lot of requests for this area under the saggy arm. We have Batwing Busters. We have Batwing Buster workout. And we take those requests seriously. I mean, I know, I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but like we even have like a 5-minute no saggy boobs workout to try to like lift the girls because that was a common request that we had. And they're all different times to make it work just for you. And we take your requests.
Yeah, I personally love the MMC workouts. I know Laura does them regularly too, but what is so amazing, and there really are, you know, if you only have 5 minutes and your day is packed, I always go to MMC because I know there's a really good range of 5, 10, 15-minute ones that I can just quickly do. And it will actually be a really good burner. So
yeah, and so it basically makes you stay accountable because there's no reason you can't get your walk in. Even if it's a 5-minute walk, you can't get a workout in because everyone has 5 minutes. I mean, who doesn't have 5 minutes? No one.
Yeah. And especially when you're seeing people post like, oh, I went on my walk or like did my workout. You're like, okay, I can do it too.
And then if you think you are too busy to cook, like we have recipes that take hardly any time. And like we have people who say they can't cook at all. and yet they can make Bella's food and it's delicious. So just know that we gotcha.
We do. Is there anything else, Laura, other than what I want to ask at the end is how do people actually sign up for MMC and where do they go and all that stuff? But is there anything else we want to cover before we move into that?
I mean, I think we talked about the interviews, which are pretty cool, and the webinars and live Q&As. So I really just think it's, yeah, I think we can move on to talking. We talked about Dr. Johnny's videos a little bit and how those are every week. I don't know if I said they were every week. You get a video with Dr. Johnny that's 5 to 7 minutes long, touching on requests from us, just things that he's finding trending in the news, and any kind of, he likes to call himself like the nutrition myth buster. So lots of times I'm like, I know we just went on the Mediterranean diet because it's not all
hyped up as it is.
Yeah.
Dr. Johnny's videos are brilliant because one thing I think is so important for like compliance with things like this and truly changing your lifestyle is education. I think when you understand why you're eating certain foods or, you know, why it's important to do XYZ, then I truly think that you'll be way more motivated and willing and take it really seriously that you do want to change your lifestyle. So I think Dr. Johnny does a fabulous job of breaking down the education in a simple way that people understand and a very engaging way too. So I love the Dr. Johnny videos as well.
Me too. And here's the great thing is you have lifetime access. So to get back to your question, because I know we're kind of running to the end of our time, but yeah, it's only $1 for a 30-day trial of Metabolic Mastery Club. And whether or not you've purchased one of our products before, you still could be a Metabolic Mastery Club manager, manager, geez Louise, member. I'm sorry, guys, member. And that's me. I'm the Metabolic Mastery Club manager, in case you wondered. But it's $1 trial for 30 days. You can call customer service. You can email customer service. You can live chat. If you're in one of our programs, you can even just ask our Metabolic Mastery Club member service representative, Benjamin, who is Benjamin Sherpa on Facebook, and he can hook you up. You could tag me in a post and I'll make sure you're connected to him. But, and you could also just call in and they'd be happy to help you. If you'd rather pay all at once and you know this is for you, we have an option that's like a one-time payment for lifetime access that our sales team would be happy to help you out with. And otherwise, it's $1 trial and then it's $77 a month for 6 months. That's it, just 6 months. I know that seems weird, but that way you are getting lifetime access and we're trying to make it affordable and attainable and something that you will stick with. Yes. Because sometimes the hardest thing is committing, and you can commit to 6 months. You can commit to changing your life.
Absolutely. And then it will always be there, and it's always evolving. You know, we're always adding new things and new fun little perks for MMCP. I mean, there's truly so many different things. So it's definitely worth sticking around and I think watching all the new things that we bring on.
Yeah, we do surprise things, like we did 12 days of Merry Cheer with different 12 days of giveaways and fun things. So we're always trying to make it
too, including a really nice Amazon gift card that was.
Yeah, we did. We gave away a lot of nice stuff, guys. We do all sorts of fun things and we just have a great time and we think it's fun and we think of everyone in the club as like extended friends and family. So we hope, we weren't trying to make this a sales pitch, but we just love it.
We do. And if you have any more questions, you know, after watching this, feel free to kind of post on social media or reach out to us. We are more than happy to answer any questions. I know that some might crop up, but hopefully we covered most of it.
I hope so. And I hope you enjoy just listening to us. We could talk about this all day because we love it. And so I'm sure we left out things and we'll be like later, oh no, Bella, can you believe? But we just love Metabolic Mastery Club and we hope you do too.
We'd love to have you in there, truly.
Yes. All right. Well, thank everyone for joining us. Let me just double check that we have no questions that have come through before I say goodbye. Over on YouTube.
Live.
And for some reason, actually, it's okay. Here we go. Let's make sure we have no live questions. It's not showing me any. So I think we covered everything. So let's just say, have a wonderful day, everyone. And we'll hope to see you in the Metabolic Mastery Club room.